So, Ryan, have you gotten any communication regarding the restarts that NASCAR has put out, and what's your take on the ordeal?
Restarts?
Yeah, like NASCAR told them to clean it up.
Oh, yeah, I saw a little memo about that today. I feel like we go through that every couple months. They'll send something out of make sure you're in line and stuff like that. When you know, a lot of times it kind of stems from us complaining about guys laying back, and stuff like that. And that's a topic of discussion all the time. Especially further back in the field. And it's hard to, that's super hard to kind of regulate. Really, I mean, sometimes the front rows kind of speed up, and then it takes the guys kind of a little bit to get caught back up, and then can kind of get a little weird. But the biggest thing I think is trying to keep the front row even, and then past that, it's just trying to, if the guy's laying 2 car lengths back entering the restart zone, I mean, you got to kind of pay attention to that. But no really big change from what I think we're normally used to.
This on the running over the pit hose last week, was that a miscommunication? Like, did the crew guy think you were going 4 tires, or it just seemed really strange?
Yeah, that was one of those things. It was like a kind of tumbling effect. It's like, we dropped the jack a little soon. Right front nut had a little issue going, getting started and going on. Jack dropped. I should have waited, and kind of managed the situation. I didn't. So it's just like compounding errors that led to that. It's just one of those things you clean up and try to get better at, and don't have that mistake if that kind of happens again, here in about a month and a half.
So what's it mean to come back to Pocono every year since your first career cup win?
Yeah, it's nice to come back. It always holds a special meaning in your heart. Places you get your first win or kind of big races. I feel like no matter how long ago they were there, you always remember that stuff. So it is nice. I didn't know until I got here that they tore down the paddock, the victory lane. I had no idea. So that kind of stinks because that holds a lot of sentimental value to everybody. I think who's won here, and that was a super cool victory lane. But I'd like to experience the new one and compare the two personally. But yeah, I always look forward to coming here. Just fond memories, a lot of good times with some great people, and with that Wood Brothers car in 17. And I'll probably go find the Wood Brothers today and see if, what they remember of that day. But always fun coming back to places you get, you have success at or get your first win.
Does that win give you any extra confidence anytime you come back to Pocono, or for that matter, any win? Do you get more confidence when you come to the track, or are there so many changes with the cars and the track surface that it doesn't really matter?
It always gives you a little bit of confidence, I feel like, just knowing that you've won here. But then you kind of have to, realize, hey, completely different car, track's changed. But you always do that, have that in the back of your head. It's like, hey, I've won here before. I like to think I have a decent idea of how to win here again. So yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt the confidence. So
Great, thank you.
No problem.
This is Austin Dillon, driver of the Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.